Hey, I'm Matt, and I play drums in Buried Above Ground.
I'm DJ, I play in Buried Above Ground, and we're currently on the Chaos and Carnage tour with Whitechapel, Dying Fetus, Revocation, Spite, and Fallujah, and we're here to check out the van. So yeah, here in the front seat, I don't technically do actually a whole lot of the driving. Matt is kind of our evening driver. Yeah. He takes all the evening drives.
Do a fair amount of that, so this is the captain's area here, I guess you could call it. It's pretty straightforward. Driving here, this is where you keep your caffeine, navigation, sunglasses if you need it, all that kind of stuff. I'm a big energy drink guy. I just like to chug a Monster, but our bass player who also does it likes these energy rush things, so he'll have a bottle of water in one of these.
Dump those in a bottle of water and you're ready to go.
So entertainment-wise, we got a little bit of everything. Luckily, we have a aux cord, pretty straightforward, but a lot of us have Apple Music subscriptions and a lot of different entertainment subscriptions, really. So it's a lot of different music, some podcasts, some comedy sketches, and things like that. Man, we've been bumping the new Whitechapel a lot, to be honest.
Yeah, we actually listened to that today, actually.
We can't get enough of it live, so we have to listen to it on disc as well while we're driving there. But a lot of, I don't know, this is also our time to get all of our non-metal stuff out as well. I can't think of anything off the top of my head, but a handful of us don't necessarily listen to metal outside of playing.
Yeah, we listen to some Kendrick Lamar. Matt's a big fan of Tech Nine. We like Joyner Lucas, Eminem. So we do hip-hop stuff as well. And we listen to so much metal that it's like kind of the van's maybe the one time we get a chance to not really listen to some metal. So it's pretty cool. Normally we try to keep a pretty clean van, except for up front kind of seems to be the place where like the driver is kind of always switching out and like your stuff gets moved around a lot. So this kind of is like our junk area, we'll call it.
Yeah, because I mean, unfortunately with us having to take drive shifts, somebody will occupy your bench while you're behind the wheel, and so that person will move their stuff from here into the bench, and so you have to shuffle your stuff around. So you'll find people's backpacks.
Yeah, we do actually have assigned seats.
In certain conditions, you got your ice scraper. People leave their jackets here. We do grocery stops, and the communal foods will kind of end up in this area here. So utensils. It's our pantry. It's the floor pantry.
Yeah, we do have assigned bunks. Everyone's got their own bunk, except for if that person's driving, the other person's stuff kind of ends up in, we'll call this junk island. And so junk island's usually full of junk, food, assorted clothing, forks. Just whatever you could possibly randomly need kind of ends up in this random area here.
So this is my bench here. I guess we have a certain hierarchy. Certain members like typical benches. I'm not too particular as long as I get to stretch out. So I usually have my pillow propped up here, and I'm usually chilling in this form, something like this. But I like to keep my backpack here, and then I have my extra. So we've been experiencing a lot of rapid weather changes just because the different states we're going to. So I've got like a bunch of jackets and blankets under here if need be, but today was a little warmer out, so you didn't need them, and so you just kind of stow them away. But yeah, I try to keep it pretty simple because, you know, as dirty as it does get, you can also try your best to prevent it. So yeah, it's pretty much what I keep on the road with me. So this next bench here is our vocalist, Randy. I'm pretty sure the majority of us take a lot of our stuff into the green room once we're in the venue. So this is normally like his backpack would be here, but it's got flip-flops. We all have like personal cooler type areas for perishables and things like that. Looks like we try to keep our dirty clothes in the trailer, you know, because we're already super sweaty and gross all the time just from being our human selves. But unfortunately, sometimes people forget to do that. So you find that in here. So if you ever come into our van and if it smells, it's probably not actually us. It's other people's clothes.
So I guess this is the third bench. This is our bassist Kaz's bench. He does a lot of the morning drives. So like late at night, he's also kind of the drinker of our band. So late at night, he's usually passed out right here. And yeah, he's got just a bunch of the normal stuff too, you know, sleeping bags, blankets. In the corner there, he keeps his bag, and that has all of his normal regular stuff. And I think that's kind of how all of us have our stuff set up. I guess maybe the neat freak guy, so I have all my stuff organized back here in my bunk. I'm the back seat guy. Everyone else doesn't like the bumpiness of the back, and I actually don't mind it, and I like the long bench, so I can hang with that. I got my little headphones here, because at night I like to listen to some music. I have some sunglasses here. I'm kind of weird, so I like to have my sunglasses match the color of my shoes. That's kind of a dumb thing about me. I'm, again, a neat freak guy, so I have my laptop charging right here. So I'm playing some Deftones right now, and I charge my phone here. Other than that, I just have my my bag in the corner, pretty standard, and yeah. So one thing we didn't mention too is we do have power distributed throughout the van. We have a I'm not sure what this is called.
Inverter.
It's an inverter, yeah, but when the van's on, it runs power to everything.
Yep.
So we have outlets
so it's
like this.
pouched under here, and so there's a big outlet area here, and so we have a
Yeah, my laptop's
power
plugged
strip.
into it right now. I was doing some
We'll
stuff.
have our phones plugged into it and stuff like that as well.
Yeah, it's actually nice having like some power distributed in each bench. So if you do have a laptop or your phone charging or whatever like that, you don't have to be sitting in front to do it. So here's the back. It's kind of a communal area, but it's like kind of also under my seat. So everyone's kind of got their own stuff under their seats. I have my little laundry bag here that I always keep my laundry in. We have food right here that if we are gonna cook out at night, we do a lot of camping or hotel room stuff like that. We bring a skillet and we can cook some food right there. This is for lifting weights. We have a bunch of weights in here in case you want to get swole on tour. I use this little side here as kind of like my shoe rack. Like I said, I try to bring more than one pair of shoes on tour, so I shoes up and then I have my clothes here, and yeah, we keep it pretty clean back here. Like I said, I'm the neat freak guy, so the back seat is pretty chill. It's not so you get up front where the real mess is happening. So yeah, so right now, like I said, we are on the Chaos and Carnage tour with Whitechapel, Dying Fetus, Revocation, Spite, Fallujah, and Uncured. If you want to check out any of our future stuff, this is our last tour for a little while, and then we're going to go home and finish up a record that we've been working on. But if you want to check us out online, we have Facebook, Instagram, all the normal social media stuff, and pretty easy to find online. So